Yes, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Daily Dose podcast. Today, we have yet another very special guest on the show. This guy is, in my opinion, and probably everyone else's, one of the top tiers in the UK. Someone who has been smashing it for a while now across multiple platforms, and one of the few people to represent the UK overseas as well. Quill, what's good, man?
Pretty good after that intro. You big me right. Yeah, no, I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. Again, thank you for taking the time to come on, man. And I mean, you've earned that intro, man. But like with yourself, like how was it that it all started for you? How did you get into battle rap?
I was just a fan. I just was watching it at first. Lunacy, O'Shea, all of them type of people. Um, but I was rapping, but I never thought I could battle rap. To be honest, it just seemed like such a foreign concept. But yeah, I saw that they had tryouts. I can't remember how I got. I don't know how I saw the trials. I can't actually remember that. I think I just applied by email or something like that. Um, and then yeah, within 2 weeks they gave me a tryout, and then yeah, that was my tryout was the first event I ever went to, and yeah, and then since then it's just snowballed.
Nice, man. So, like, fair play as well for jumping straight into the ring, like before you'd actually been to an event as well. That's mental. But like,
Yeah,
I,
a lot of guys nowadays are kind of fans of it, and they go to loads of events and stuff. So, but I had like no idea what it was kind of like, kind of thing.
yeah, yeah, fair play. And like, were you rapping and stuff like before you started battling then, or was it literally just jumping in at the deep end?
Yeah, so yeah, no, as I said, I was rapping before, so but to like beats and stuff, but I never like battled anyone. Like we did like clashes and stuff like that, but it was nothing like a cappella battling. Um, but yeah, I used to make music and stuff like that, but which it's kind of slowed down heavily whilst battling. Just getting back into that now, actually, just recording again, and trying to get something out by the end of the year, which would be my first solo project, which I'm excited about. But
Nice,
yeah, just rapping like that before, and yeah, no battling experience or anything like that.
nice, man. And so your first battle was against Gibbo, is that right?
Yeah, good
So,
old Gibbo.
do you know what? I thought he was actually a little bit underrated. I think I would have liked to have seen a bit more from him, to be fair. But like, what did you have to go off when you were battling him? Because I mean, he wasn't like a rapper or anything, right?
Yeah, oh my God, my memory's terrible. I do remember kind of, I think he may have had like a battle or two before or something like that, possibly, or maybe not. He might have had like some lower leagues. He might not have actually. I might be making that up. But there wasn't much to go off. Back then it was so different because you kind of, when you're first starting as well, you don't really understand like what you're looking for or what you're, like when with experience, you kind of go into battles knowing how you prepare and what kind of thing you're going to write. You almost sometimes don't have to like look up the person as much, you just need one or two kind of things. But when you're first starting, you don't really know what you're looking for, and you're trying to find out everything about someone and stuff. um, but yeah, I didn't have much to go off, just like kind of appearance. I think he was from Aldershot or something like that. Or I think that might have been him. But yeah, you don't have much to go off, and in them days, you're just kind of dissing someone's appearance and their hypothetical mother kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. And like straight after that, I remember you going up against I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me now. I want to say he's from like Nottingham or something, and he went pretty viral on SBTV. Was it like
Next
next?
gen.
Yeah, that's the one. Like,
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was a much easier battle to approach.
that was easy actually because like you said, he had a viral video and stuff, and he was very charismatic. I'm surprised he didn't do more battles, to be honest. I think I kind of cut his career short, his rap career kind of short. Shouldn't, it's a bit of a shame he cut off against me quite early, but that was a more fun battle. Um, but he's a bit of a character. I'm surprised that we didn't see him battle more often, to be honest with you.
Definitely. Yeah, man. But like, I mean, with yourself, that you've kind of come up against some massive names along the way now, but who stands out as like your favourite battle to have been a part of so far?
It's funny when you think about like big names when you just said like Gibbo and Next Gen is just like totally like opposite end. Like it's funny how the journey goes, right? Um, I mean, Charlie Clips is always like the go-to one that people say that they watched if they come up to me or if they bump into me or something. People always mention the Charlie Clips battle, and I think that was probably like had the biggest impact for me, probably. Um, and that was really really fun as well, really enjoyable battle. So made that one's probably the big one, but I don't know. I've had a lot of fun ones. The Real Deal one is probably one of my favorite battles in recent times as well. Real Deal and the Shuffle T Marlow with Soul means a lot to me. Um, I mean, there's quite a few. Yeah, the Soul battle was good, unanimous. Like just these people that I was looking up to when I'm coming through as well. Like Unan was headlining everything when I was, just trying to find my bearings. So, just battling these type of people means a lot. And, I'll probably put those ones up there as the ones
Yeah,
that mean the most to me.
yeah, I get that, man. And like, yeah, especially with Yunnan, like you said, he was headlining every event at that time, and like he's just kind of cemented himself at the top of UK battle rap, at least anyway.
Oh,
But
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
yeah,
he's really good. And just, I think that's the main thing when if your intentions are right, you should just be trying to, impress who you look up to kind of thing, and like there's a lot of like jealous battlers and stuff, but that shouldn't be your intentions. You should be looking at who's headlining, you should be learning from them, you should be thinking, right, one day I want to battle this guy and I want to be the headliner one day, and battled people that have certainly done that. Soul's been around since forever, man. I mean, and he stayed on top of the game as well. Like that's so not easy to do, um and then like I said, Marlowe, Shuffle T, they're just you can only say good things about them, right?
definitely, yeah, man. But like, I mean, with you, that you've had quite a lot of like really cool experiences come from battle rap as well. I mean, you did Outlook Festival with Don't Flop, is that right?
Yeah, in Croatia.
Yeah. How was
Yeah, that
that?
was
Like, especially just going out there with like so many people involved in battle rap like that must have been a lot of fun, right?
amazing. So, still that kind of raw time where I've only been there for a year or just under a year, and you're with Mickey Worthless, just everyone was such a good time. Impact, Brucey, just crack on, just loads of us just having great vibes, and that is the best time of battle rap. Proper, um, the embodiment of Don't Flop, just like festivals, good vibes, good fun battles, nothing serious, and them experiences are the most valuable thing about battle rap. And even if battle rap was to get kind of like big now, or as big, it just doesn't have that kind of same vibe. I don't think. Nowadays it's just about having big events and big battles, but then it was about having the big battles, but it was more just about the vibe of the event and the vibe of all the battlers together. And there's a bit more of a togetherness then, I think, than now. Now it got to a point where everyone is too competitive. Everyone is, which obviously you want to be competitive, but it just got to a point where everyone's like on a solo thing. If that makes sense. Whereas I think before, maybe the competition or the talent pool wasn't as high, but there was more people and bringing more entertainment to the table, if that makes sense. And yeah, I think them times will be cherished. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, man, I agree. And like, apart from even without Outlook, like you got, do you kind of look at Run Nitty now and think, how the fuck is my battle still sitting on? I mean, it's got to be on about 50k views on Don't Flop, right? But I mean, Run Nitty is kind of the name in battle rap right now, and you got to face him pretty early on. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, man. That's kind of a battle that people forget about as well, to be honest. But it's just, once again, it's just another great experience, the whole American tour and them. That it's funny because some of my biggest moments in rap have kind of, I've like the ones that should have been my biggest moments are probably not, and the ones that maybe shouldn't have been my bigger moments. So, but the ones that kind of haven't exploded, I've learned so much from. Like I learned a lot from that Rum Nitty battle, and we put on a good show to be honest as well. But yeah, no, I'm not surprised at the views of it because, like I said, but yeah, I remember when I hadn't heard of Ramniti prior to the battle, and then when I got offered him, I was searching him on YouTube. I was like, "Whoa, this guy is sick!" And then, so yeah, it's an honor to have him on the resume.
Definitely. And
Got quite a few big Americans on the resume now as well. To be honest with you.
yeah, 100%, man. And like, where was the Run battle then? Was it in like St. Louis or something like that? Is that right?
Chicago. Chicago.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. The same battle as K Shine and DNA. Was it Hitman Holler? I think where he's come out as like dressed as like Hannibal Lecter kind of thing, like strapped up.
Yeah.
That was the same event. I think it was the 2-on-2 if you remember.
Yeah, Hitman and Verb, wasn't it?
That's the one. Yeah. So yeah, that was the same event as that. Was it Chicago? Yeah, it was Chicago. Yeah. That was amazing. Really good time. Really good.
Nice, man. And how long were you out there for in total? Because I know they did quite a few events on that like tour, didn't they?
Yeah, I want to say it was about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. So we went from we was meant to I think it was meant to be in Chicago for like a week or a week and a half, and we ended up extending it because we were just having such a good time out there. Um, and so Big T, the URL battler, came to like an event. I think it was that event he came with us. And then just from there, he just stayed with us and just came on the whole tour, and he just followed us for the whole time. So we went from there to where did we go? We went through like Chirac and that to Detroit. So we saw A Miles stuff, did an event in Detroit. Then we went to like Virginia and DC. Oh, and Pittsburgh as well. So we did events that I think Pittsburgh was the only place we didn't do an event. I think
Right. That makes
Detroit
sense.
was scary though. Detroit was a scary place to do an event.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard, man. Like it's yeah, not meant to be the nicest place in the
The
States to go anyway, but
Yeah, the crowds are like biased as well towards the people, and you just don't know like what's like. You don't know what's gonna kick off. It's like a battle rap. It's such a hostile place as it is, let alone in Detroit. It was a bit. I was wary anyway, to be honest with you. Well, a lot of even the American battlers were meant to be gangsters or whatever. They were very wary, which made me more wary. So yeah, but yeah, good times.
nice, man. Yeah, and like I can't imagine there's many other people that you'd want like from the battle rap scene to go on a road trip with them, Big T. Like he just every
Oh,
interview and stuff I've seen of him, he sounds hilarious, man.
yeah, he is hilarious. I didn't know of him at first, so when I met him, he's like Big T, and I was like, oh, like, I was just so oblivious to like him, and I was like, everyone was like, well, you don't know who he is? I'm like, nah. And then just by the end of it, just all such a great addition to our squad. Great energy as well. Just funny guy. And obviously since meeting him, I watched his battles, and he's a fucking good battler as well. So yeah, love Big T.
Definitely, man. And then, like, obviously, you've been to. How many times have you been to Canada now? Is it twice?
Yeah, twice.
And like,
We did Blackout and Well Done.
yeah, so the two main events pretty much as well. But like,
Yeah, man, sick of that.
amazing.
I
But
don't know. I don't know if they do another like. Is there another like big event that they do? I think they've definitely got to be the two biggest ones they do, isn't it?
yeah, they do massacre events, didn't they, in Boston?
That's
But
right. Yeah,
they kind of came a bit later as well, I guess. But I mean,
yeah.
in terms of the battles in Canada, like I thought, like you were obviously really good in them, and like Ellipsis was really good against you as well. But I feel like the crowd were a bit shit for both of those events. Like, how do you feel about battling in Canada as a whole?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think the crowd was terrible. I mean, I dropped some gems that were like just slept on. But at the same time, also in hindsight, um, I do feel like I went there a slightly bit premature. Not premature because I needed that experience in the first place to be who I am now. I think I definitely needed to go there to grow and develop. But I feel like, yeah, I do feel like the crowd was very poor. But at the same time, I feel like if I was better, then I would have been able to get the best out of that crowd. And I wasn't at that level yet. Whereas I feel like if I was to go there now, even if the crowd was poor, I would be experienced enough to get more out of them, if that makes sense. So it's a bit of both, a bit of me being underwhelming and a bit of the crowd being underwhelming as well.
Okay, no, I can see what you mean, but in my opinion, like yourself included, there's a couple of other UK battlers that have been out there that have just been completely kind of slept on, and it's quite annoying for like
Yeah,
UK fans anyway. But
yes, it was a shame. I did. My intentions was to go there and really put on a show, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like if you're from I mean, like I said, I do feel like if I was to go out there again, then it would be different. But I do also feel like there's a bit of like, if you're to come from the UK, you have to be very like well known for them to like give you all their attention. You kind of like, the- yeah, I don't know. The crowd is definitely a bit different. The crowd,
yeah,
they
yeah,
react more to reputation kind of thing. They kind of, you need to have a bit of respect before you even step on the stage kind of thing.
yeah. It makes
And
sense, and like I think it was just unfortunate in the sense of you went out there at a time where Toronto was just kind of spoilt. They were getting like three big events every year, and if it wasn't kind of the headline battle, then every battle was getting a bit slept on in that sense. But I mean, still must have been an awesome experience going over there, though.
oh, absolutely amazing. Yeah, and shout out to everyone at King of the Dot. I was well looked after there, and yeah, no, it was a great experience. And like I said, I learned, like, although it didn't translate well maybe on YouTube and that, I grew loads just from being there twice. And just seeing the unknown, when you're kind of just battling here, you kind of wonder what is it like battling out there and stuff, and just seeing it and stuff, it just kind of completes like the puzzle in your head that you don't know about. And then after that is when I then came back and I battled Soul. And I think you can tell then it's like a level up. As soon as I come back from, not as soon as I come back from there, but my performance straight after coming back from there, I felt like, you know what, I'm a different battler now. I feel more, just felt more complete. It's just, you can't rush experience. You can't buy experience. Um, and I needed that experience. So yeah, although it didn't come out well on YouTube, it was still very beneficial to me.
Nice. Yeah, I understand that, man. And yeah, just I mean, it's just cool that you've got to go to so many places due to battle rap as well. Like, I don't think there's many UK people that can say they've been as many places as yourself, and it's just been fun to watch down the years. Is there anywhere left that you really want to go in particular?
Thank you, my man. Mate, I haven't battled in Germany and I haven't battled in Australia, and they're the two countries where I've seen some, UK battlers go. So I would like to go to what's the league up there? Don't let the label you,
Yeah,
or any league in Australia. So I think they will be the two big ones. Unfortunately, I don't speak Filipino, so I can't go there and battle because they've got the big league there in it. But yeah, or even just anywhere somewhere else in America, that's fucking nice, man. Go there and enjoy some sun and take someone's head off. But yeah. Wow, would
nice.
you recommend any countries you would recommend? Was there
I don't know. I mean,
any country? Oh, Ireland. I definitely want to go to Ireland as well because I was meant to go there and that kind of messed up. But I'm sure I will be going back out to Ireland to battle sometime soon, definitely.
yeah, I was gonna say Rap is Full is like, it just looks like a different atmosphere to what we have over here at the moment. Like, it's exciting
Mm.
over there right now, I think, so that'd be good to see. I don't know if you follow iBattle much, but like,
iBattle. I've heard of iBattle. Where is that?
they're based in New York. So do you know Lex Luthor, the battler?
Yes.
He
Yes.
runs iBattle.
Okay.
So like, Red Flag, Real Sick, quite a few of the people that have been over to the UK lately have come from iBattle.
Right. Okay. Okay. He runs it. Yeah, Lex Luthor.
Yeah, and it's probably for me like the two leagues that I follow the most at the moment are probably iBattle and Premier Battles. Like, the atmosphere at iBattle events looks fucking mental, to be fair. So I'd definitely
Mate,
say to check them out and try and get over there. But
I will have to then. Yeah.
like, with yourself, obviously you are international title holder for Don't Flop right now.
Yeah.
Are we going to see that defended at any point in the near future, do you think? I know everything's a
Yeah.
bit like
Well.
up in the air, but
Yeah, no, well, it was a little bit, it was dragging on almost a bit, like almost getting a bit overdue. And then me and I did have a plan for it to be the end of this year, um, which would have been just in time, I guess. But now because of Corona, so it's going to be delayed. So, but yeah, and definitely that's not getting washed away. I'm going to defend that definitely, and we have an opponent in mind, I think, and that will be a big name. Uh,
nice.
so yeah, hopefully that will go down early next year, early 2021. But yeah, no, definitely that title is gonna I'm gonna try add some value to that title. Yeah, and it'll be against a big name, definitely. Yeah.
Nice, man. And is there anyone really like left for you that you want to battle personally?
Only like the people that are kind of almost too big for me to battle, I guess. But I'm looking to have a good end of the year and a good start to next year. So I've got a big battle booked for the end of this year, um, at Premier Battles. But I can't talk too much about that yet because it hasn't been announced yet. But yeah, I'm definitely battling on Premier Battles, and that'll be a big battle. And then I want to do a big, like I said, the international title match for Don't Flop will be another big battle. Um, and then that puts, if I don't mess up those, if I hold my own in them two battles, then that will put me in a good spot. So then yeah, then I need to start hunting for some bigger people. But there's no one really that I'm excited about other than some people that are out of my reach at the moment. To be honest with you, your Shotty Horrors, your Pat Stays, and them type of people. But they're I'm not on their radar. I'm too small.
I mean, I think after these 2 battles that you've got planned, obviously depending on how they go, like you said, but
Yeah.
you could potentially get to that level. Do you know what I mean? I think you could definitely get one of those opponents at some
Well,
point in
that's
the
what I'm
near
hoping
future.
for. I don't know if it'll be specifically there, but somewhere around that kind of mark. Yeah, I'm hoping to, if as long as I win both them battles and it's convincing, then yeah, then we're looking at a good crazy next year. But yeah, it's exciting times because to be honest with you, the last I think 2 years probably, it's kind of just died down. There's been nothing really for me, and the people that are big names for me, were doing their own thing or something like that. So it's just kind of been a bit nothing, but it's kind of falling in place now. So yeah, so as far as battle rap, it's exciting now. So hopefully, yeah, we can put on some big shows for people, man, and remind everyone that I'm still here.
Definitely. Yeah, man. And like with so you're going to be battling on the Apex event then, which is good to see. Like obviously we don't know who's getting matched with who yet. I think they've only dropped 2 announcements. But what was it that like stopped you from being involved with Premier Battles anyway? Was it just not the right timing for you?
I've been on Premier Battles. I've performed for Premier Battles. I think twice maybe. Yeah, I battled Raptor on there. Battled Koj. I was a manager for Premier Battles. So no, I've been involved with Premier Battles. Just can't battle all the time for them. You know. Yeah, well, I've been
No, it
involved
makes
with them. Yeah.
sense. Fair one.
Yeah.
No, it was like you came in for it was about half of the first season, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So then, yeah, no, we never had a fallout. I think just haven't. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've done quite a bit of work with them, and then in between that, I did like battling for Don't Flop, did the international title, and then battled with Soul against Shuffle T and Marlowe. So I've just been busy, but now it's big event. So bring out the big guns, isn't it? It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be sick.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's good to
I was
see
thinking
like
the
a
announcement trailer. The announcement trailer is my favorite announcement trailer I've ever seen. It's my
it's sick,
favorite.
isn't it? Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, bro. That, do you know what? Yeah, I'm just gassed to be on the event just to be on that trailer. Jeez, that is better than that's better than having a battle, mate. Trust me. Good job, Briggsy.
Yeah, agreed, man. That was sick. I love the idea behind it, and like it's good to see an all UK like massive event again because I don't think Premier Battles did I've done some very good UK versus UK events, but like a huge 2-day event, kind of like the Sunburn events used to be at Don't Flop. Like it's been overdue for a while, so I'm really looking forward to
Mate, this
seeing
has
that.
potential to be an yeah, this has potential to be an absolute classic event because just I don't know all the like I know a couple of battles, but like just looking at the announcement trailer, there's fucking some huge names on there, quite a lot of huge names on there. So, like it's easy for me to say that I'm having a big battle, and you don't even really know who my opponent is because there's so many good people on there. So, yeah, man, like I think this event could be really crazy, really, really good event.
Definitely, yeah, man. And like with yourself, have you got like a least favorite battle of yours? Is there any that you like wouldn't tend to watch back?
There's a lot that I don't watch back. Like I can't watch any of my early battles. To be honest, I can't watch a lot of my battles. I can only watch a few, man. Yeah, I can't watch any of the early stuff. Um, can't watch any of my King of the Dot battles. Um, I don't know, man. Yeah, there's a lot I can't watch, man, because yeah. Also, it's harder to watch yourself when you grow as well because you're just like, oh, dude, like I would kill myself now, like if I was to battle myself.
Fair one.
Yeah. So no, there's a lot of battles I can't watch, man. No. But
I
there's a
get
lot that
that.
I'm proud of. Battles I'm proud of as well. So I'm proud of I'm not gonna list them, but there's a lot that I'm proud of as well. But there's some I can't watch, man.
I mean, when you say your early battles, how early are we talking? Because like, there's a stint from like the Raptor battle through to like the Rum Nitty battle where you had like Raptor, Nitty, Harry Baker, um, Ogmios, and Purpose
Yeah.
from Australia, right?
Yeah, literally that from there on I could probably start watching that. You literally called it probably where I was saying in my head. The one just before that was Zen, where my best friend says to me, you know, bro, you'd like because he knows that I can't watch that Zen one because I don't know, it just makes me cringe. He's like, nah, that's some of your best shit. Um, so maybe like I personally can't watch the Zen one, but from the Zen battle, I think that's where I had like that's probably my turning point, like from Zen and then Raptor and like you said, those Rumney Purpose, those kind of battles, Harry Baker, then Charlie Clips, yeah, like I said, then I had them two kind of like underwhelming battles at King of Dot. Then you've got the Soul, I think was really good, that very underrated battle. Yunnan, yeah, real deals, good battle. Shotzi Marlowe. I mean, I must be missing out quite a few, but yeah, like I think from there is where I had the Zen battles. Like I was really happy with the material stuff, but obviously I was still quite inexperienced, and that was like the biggest crowd. So after that, I had like a bit of a back to the drawing board. Then after Raptor, I just went a bit of a rampage. So I think you hit the nail on the head from Raptor onwards.
Yeah, man. And for me, the first time I saw you live was the Zen battle.
Oh really?
And it must have been like I thought that was sick. I thought you were both really good, and it must have
Yeah.
been seriously daunting stepping on that stage, right?
Oh yeah, man. Like it was so confusing because like this was everything that you could want, you know. It's like I've rapped for so long, so many years, and it's like now I'm getting this huge opportunity, and then I'm just there like I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm shitting myself, you know. So it's kind of like very confusing time. But uh, like you need those kind of things to get you going, and then that's what turns you into, makes you stronger. But yeah, at the first, it just came a bit too soon for me, like everyone's different, you get some battlers that battle like that not straight away, that's very rare actually, but I had only been battling about a year or something, year and a few months, so
Yeah, not long at all, to be fair.
yeah, man. So it's fucking scary. It's just like, I wasn't even, not even just that, like, I wasn't even sure how to prepare properly and stuff. And that just doesn't help the cause. There is definitely such thing as over preparing, like the night before and stuff. And I was up all night drinking Red Bulls, practicing and shit. And that is not the way to go. Yeah, just really, yeah. But oh man, I'll kill to do that crowd right now, man. That is amazing. An amazing event that was when we did the Leeds birthdays.
Definitely. Yeah, I love that event, man. It was amazing. But
So good, man. And then we did it against Purpose, where I was more. It was only a year later, so it wasn't fully developed. But yeah, you can see there's a difference. A lot more comfortable and wasn't, didn't look like I was scared, kind of thing.
do you know what? I think the battle with Purpose might edge it in as my favourite battle of yours, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I haven't watched that for years, man. That's another one I can't really watch, but like I think it was quite good. Yeah, really. Yeah, that's interesting. Thanks for
Yeah.
saying that, though.
I really like that battle, man. Like I love the Clips battle and like the others that I mentioned, like Raptor and like Ogmios, Harry Baker and that. But yeah, there's something about the Purpose battle that at the time I thought was amazing.
Thanks, man. No, I appreciate it, man. You know, it's funny. Well, that's not the right angle, but because I was trying to say like he's been battling for 8 years and like still like no one really knows him yet. But like this has never been 8 years. 8 years we've been battling. Yeah, I've been remembering that lady because I've been battling for 8 years now, innit? So it's like the tables are turned, and now I've been battling for 8 years. So that'll be like a cool angle if someone used that against me. But yeah.
Yeah, he's quite big now by the sounds of things. Like music wise, I think he's like fairly big. Maybe not so much outside of Australia, but I know he's one of the like highest selling rappers over there. Anyway, so
Really? Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
he's doing
he was
quite
doing
well.
quite well. I don't know about like I don't know like how if he's like a household name or anything, but like he was doing quite well when I battled him, and his music's actually quite decent.
Yeah, yeah, it is good to be fair, but yeah, like the as we were saying with the Zen battle though, like it was the whole event was amazing. It was like
Oh man,
just
yeah.
the names that were on that event was crazy to be fair. And do you miss those days like those times of Don't Flop?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's just the best times, man. Like the battles were the best, and just the vibe was the best. The fans were the best. The battlers were the best. Like everything, just amazing. Yeah, it just it just almost feels a little bit empty now. You know, you do get the odd good event, but it just in comparison to those times, it was so much better then. But I don't know. But
Definitely.
it's you've got Premier Battles and stuff. They're trying to bring it back and stuff like that, but. I don't know, it was just a different vibe then, and I think there was also this air of like the unknown kind of thing. You just didn't know like what was around the corner for battle rap. Whereas now I feel like they're trying to get back to where they were kind of thing. Whereas before you're just like, well, where's this going? Where's this going? And everyone's just in a good mood. And I think, yeah, I definitely miss those times. Do
Yeah,
you still
I've
go
been
regularly, or
say again.
you still go to events regularly?
Yeah, the last one I went to would have been I went to Don't Flop in Bristol in February, I think it was. Um,
Right.
and
And can you notice the difference as well from them times to now?
for me, Don't Flop are kind of getting back to how Don't Flop originally felt. Um,
Really?
like especially with going branching out a bit more and going to these cities that don't really get battle rap events. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like the crowd at the recent Don't Flop Bristol event, I didn't know anybody there apart from the battlers that were on the card. Whereas
Right.
if you go to a London event, you're going to bump into pretty much everybody that you know that's also into battle rap, if that makes sense. But
Oh, yeah,
yeah, I
100%.
think
Yeah.
like yeah, I can see that. I think Premier Battles for a time were bringing a very different crowd in. Um,
Hmm.
the London events seemed to fall a little bit flat. Like I was at the All Star game in December, I think it was, and it was a bit of a strange crowd for that one. But I do
Yeah, I've been to.
definitely miss what it was like back in like 2000 and probably 14 for me was like peak Don't Flop.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Premier Battles are probably the closest at the moment to like doing something because they've got like this kind of they feel like they're doing something fresh, like not just trying to copy everyone.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I think you're right. They haven't quite nailed the London crowd for some reason, which is weird. I don't understand why, because London events normally pop off, so I don't understand why they haven't. But definitely up in Manny and stuff, their events are crazy. So I think once they figure out the London thing, then I think they'll have a lot more success. But
definitely.
yeah, December events in Manny, I think, isn't it? So that's free. Trust me, that's a game changer, man.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy, man. But yeah, like those kind of events with Don't Flop as well. Like they were kind of even more special for me personally because like I lived abroad for like 6 years, so I didn't get to go to many events. Like the first event I went to was Fourth Birthday, which obviously was amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and then I kind of made a habit of flying back every year for the birthday event. So it was
Oh, really? Yeah.
That one
Awesome.
where you battled Zen, I had an absolute nightmare. To be fair, it took me about 4 days just to get back to the UK for the event. But
No way. I remember even them birthday ones. I don't know, maybe I even met you at that event. 'Cause I remember one or two people telling me they've flown out for that event, which I remember was just like, it's one of them surreal things, you know. Like I said, I haven't been battling long, and you got people saying, you know, they fly out for this, and such a
yeah,
surreal time. Like, you know, that's the kind of impact it was having at that time as well, you know. Um, it's just getting people from all over, you know. You get people from Scotland down and stuff like that, and don't know if so many people are willing to travel so far now for the events, you know.
no, definitely, man. Like, yeah, I think. Do you know what? We did actually speak briefly at that event. Now I think it was. I don't know if you remember. I was the one that flew. I was living in Sweden, and my flight got cancelled, and they flew me to Madrid, from Madrid to Dublin, and then Dublin to Paris, and Paris to London. It was just,
Shut up, that's mazes.
it was a
That's
fucking nightmare, mate. But yeah, yeah, it was worth
yeah.
it in the end.
Yeah, it might have possibly been you. I don't know why, because my memory's terrible. But you know, some things just stand out. And I remember a few people saying that they've flown out, talking to me near like the smoking section, and it just, yeah, man, crazy times. It was so big then.
Definitely, yeah, man. It's. I don't think battle rap can get back to that point. If I'm honest, it's not like an exciting new concept anymore. If you see what I mean, like I don't think we should be aiming to get it back to like the 2012 to 2014 stage of battle rap.
Yeah, it's weird as well because I feel like maybe like the earlier part of battling where it was less lyrical content, like less evolved, and it was more like kind of silly jokes and stuff. I think that's probably more appealing to an audience. Um, Whereas the more bar heavy lyrical stuff is probably not as appealing to like outsiders.
Yeah,
Because I remember when I first started watching battle rap as well, I'd watch some good people and I'd be like, they're shit. And then when I started getting into battling, then I started being like, oh no, actually they're not good. They're not shit. They're good. I just, you know, I wasn't listening fast enough, you know. And
yeah,
then I think we can't now go back to saying your mum joke and stuff. So I feel like we're almost at like a place now where we've evolved, and it's almost like not as commercial to listen to. Um, so, but you never know. You know, you might have a Lunacy around the corner, you might have a Marlon Shuffle T around the corner, and they can just blow it all up again. And who knows? But yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like it's almost a kind of like Eminem almost. You know, like his earlier stuff, you know, everyone kind of want to listen to. Now he's got to like this place where his rhymes are so complex now, it's like almost not like listenable. So I kind of feel like we're almost going down that path almost.
yeah,
But
yeah. It's a good way to put it, to be fair.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Like, yeah, but definitely looking forward to Apex in December. It'd be good to see you on the card, and
Be
yeah,
there?
looking forward to finding out who the opponent is, man.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to announce that next week. I'm guessing. Who knows about that? I think that's the case. Speaking with Briggs and stuff, I think it'll probably be. It won't be too long till they announce that battle. Are you going
Nice.
to be at the event?
Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed I'll be opening the event. So I'm in this
Jeez.
year's academy.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, so I know they're
So how,
planning to do the academy final as the opening battle of the weekend. So fingers crossed I'll
so
be there.
how does the academy work then? It's like a tournament, yeah?
Yeah, so we did the qualifying round. Um, so I think there was about 28 people,
And
and they
once you qualify, you
picked.
have to battle someone.
Yeah, you had to do a 2 round battle against one of the others, but because of the pandemic, it ended up being video battles.
Right,
Um,
okay. Well, and you beat him, yeah?
well, they didn't really judge them. They just picked the 14 people they thought were the best, and then
Jeez,
brought
okay,
back
okay.
one wild card each from like last year or the year before's academy.
Right,
Um,
okay, okay.
so I battled DTH, the guy that owns Dub Scandal.
All right, okay, okay.
And yeah, got through as first pick, which I was pretty gassed with. And
Jeez, go on, son. Did he go through as well, or?
yeah, he went through. We both got picked for the same team. So the managers are Milky and LS Dean this year. So the previous two
Oh,
winners.
they do it like the original first season, yeah, where it's teams, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what happens if you win? You get to be on the Apex event.
Yeah, so you get the final will be on Apex, and if you win, you get a battle like of your choice.
Sick. Oh, so if you win, yeah, the finals on Apex. That's hard.
Yeah.
So how many battles have you got till the final then?
So it's the quarterfinals are gonna be in about
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Videoed again, yeah?
No, it's gonna be a live event.
No way.
So they're doing that in about 2 weeks, and then it'll be the semis and then the final.
Where's that gonna be?
It's gonna be in Manchester. So I think Briggsy owns like a vape shop.
Yeah.
So they're going to do it in the vape shop, I think. But
Sick. All right, that's sick. That's sick. All right. Well, good luck, brother.
nice one, man. Yeah, fingers crossed. But
2 rounds.
if I don't make it to the final, I'll definitely be at the event just as a fan anyway. So I'm
Yeah,
not
sweet, man. Yeah, you're
not
gonna have
going
to
to
be
miss
there,
this
man.
one.
That's going to be mad.
Yeah, definitely.
Is
But
it two
no,
rounds?
what's that?
Is it going to be 2 rounds? Was it 3 rounds?
This quarter final is 3 rounds.
Fucking hell.
They've
Have you
said
had quite a few
three
battles?
60-second rounds, but to be honest, I think I've got all my rounds in 90 seconds. So I don't know if they're going
Oh.
to cut me off or not, but
Well, how many battles have you had before then?
I've never battled live.
Oh, for real, yes. So this will be your first live battle?
Yeah, yeah. The DTH thing was the first thing I've ever done, really, and then yeah, this will be my first live battle.
All right, okay. Yeah, so just okay, yeah. So just make sure you know it. Make sure you know it. Because sometimes you think you know it, and then you go to, and then you don't know it. So you know what I mean. Make sure you know it better than you think you do.
Definitely, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'd be good fun, but yeah, fingers crossed we'll be on the same card at Apex. Like, but
All
apart
right,
from
son.
that,
And then
like,
what?
have you got any other like? Is there anything else that you kind of want from battle rap? Like, anywhere that, like we said, you want to go to Australia and Germany and stuff, but
Yeah,
is there
I
any
think
like leagues in particular you'd want to get on or anything like that?
I think it's a bit of a long shot, but I would love to go back out to King the Dot and do it correctly. Um, just because I feel nothing about views or opponents or anything like that or being on King the Dot. It's just because like I said, I feel like it'll be different this time. So I'd love to go out there and be like, here you go. This is a beast from the UK. So yeah, I would love to go. I want to do Ireland, Germany, Australia. Ideally, that would be perfect. That could be like I've done pretty much all the English battling countries, pretty much. But yeah, I want to go back out to King the Dot and absolutely smash it. Um, and then no, not much, man. Now it's just kind of just having fun battles, the big battles that I'm excited about now. You know, there for the last 2 3 years, it's been a bit, just kind of almost forcing myself to battle if I have to or something, because But now it's just about enjoying it, battling people that I respect and people that make me want to write. Not people that make me want to like prepare 3 days before because I don't respect them or anything like that. So
Makes sense.
nah, and I like working with certain battlers. So it was fun with Marlo Shov team. I'll probably want to do another 2-on-2 with Soul, which will probably happen. Hopefully, I think. Yeah, man, that's about
Good
it.
to see, definitely. Yeah, man. But
And you're gonna call me out, yeah? If you win the final, you're gonna call me out.
absolutely not. No way, mate. But
We
nah,
could do this.
I mean, I might change my opinion if I get any better down the line, but no, not right now. You're all right. I
So who
don't
you
want any of
call
that.
out if you get any battle you want? So who would you call out if you win?
So I I would call out O'Shea, but
Jeez!
not
You want that?
because I think I have a chance of beating him, because I don't. I think O'Shea's the best, but because he's battling less and less now, and I don't know how long he's going to be doing it for. I don't want to miss my opportunity.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
everyone else,
Oh, mate.
I've kind of spoken to everyone that's in the academy, and they're all getting very ahead of themselves. The one guy was saying if he wins, he's gonna ask for Ilmac. And I was like, yeah,
Fucking
fuck
hell,
it,
boy.
mate.
The thing is, it's like it's not even easy to get that anyway. Like, so
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah,
But
like
O'Shea would be fun. That would be the thing is, once anybody who, no matter who you are, if you battle O'Shea, you can retire happy. Do you know what I mean? You can say you battled O'Shea. You know.
yeah, that's it. He's like the reason that I discovered battle rap anyway. So I don't want to miss my chance to battle him. So I'd get that if I could, but.
Mate, give him a couple pints, mate. He'll battle you anywhere, mate. Probably in the street or something, you know?
Yeah, it's very true. Fair point. We'll
Yeah.
might see it in the beer garden at Apex or something then, but yeah, we'll see. But apart from that, man, that is pretty much all the battle rap related questions done with. I've been ending the episodes with a couple of music questions and then 3 like really random questions at the end. But if you
All right.
had to pick your 3 favorite albums off the top of your head, what would you go with?
Fucking hell, my 3 favorite albums, yeah? Oh my days of all time. Maybe Marshall Mathers LP. Um, fuck, man. It'll be definitely like a Michael Jackson album, probably like Off the Wall.
Okay.
And then a third one, yeah? Probably like, oh man. Do you know what? Yeah, it sounds so shit, but like when I was young, I used to like it would either be R&B, you know, so either like Usher Confessions was it, or Justified, Justin Timberlake. They were sick back in the day.
I'm with you, especially Justin Timberlake, man. That was fucking classic, to be fair.
Now I
But
think now like Cranberry River and that. Oh my days, bangers.
class, yeah, I like that. But is there any like lesser known musicians that you're a big fan of that myself or the listeners might not be aware of?
Lesser known musician, you know what, man? Like nowadays I'm terrible. I just find like one or two tunes that I like, and then I'll play them till like, it's absolutely rinsed, and then I'll find another 1 or 2 tunes. Unknown artists, so nah, not really, to be honest with you. I don't really, nah.
No, that's
No,
fair
it's a
enough.
bit. Yeah,
Fair one,
I'm
and
terrible.
no, I'm the same, to be fair. But like the last music question is, who's the best like live performer you've ever seen in terms of gigs that you've been to?
Best live performer. I haven't been to too many. 50 was pretty sick. I saw 50 Cent. He was pretty dope.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll go with. Actually, man. Oh man, I see some sick ones at festivals though. With Don't Flop and that. Yeah, I'll go with 50. I'll say 50.
Nice, man. Yeah, I like that. And I think I know the answer to the first random question, but are you a big sports fan, and do you have a favourite sports team?
Yeah, I love my sports. Huge sports fan. I love football. I'm an Arsenal fan, die-hard Arsenal fan. Love UFC. But I'll watch any sports, man. I love fucking tennis, fucking Formula One, if that's a sport. Fucking, I'll watch anything. I love sports, man. What about you? Are you a footballing man?
Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan, man.
Oh, you lucky cunt.
I know.
And it's
Well,
back, fucking back. I'm gassed.
yeah, it is this weekend, isn't it? Or is it back
Oh,
tomorrow?
tomorrow. Wait,
Arsenal,
what's the date today? Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow, man.
Arsenal
Arsenal,
City,
man.
isn't it?
Yeah, and then I don't know if it's also tomorrow, but Sheffield United and Aston Villa. I think that
Nice.
might also be tomorrow. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm an Arsenal fan, not as glamorous as you, I'm afraid.
I mean, as a Liverpool fan, I've not had much to really get excited about for the last 26 years, so it's not that good. But it is our year this year for once. But I mean, Arsenal are getting
Well,
back to it. They seem to be making progress under Arteta, right?
I mean, yeah, but even progress is still puts us a long way off. But no, it looks a lot more hopeful with him, and he seems like a good lad, and he's got the right intentions. And yes, it does look like we're more in a right place. So hopefully next season we can start making a bit more development. But Champions League, like if we don't get Champions League again, which looks like we probably won't, I think that's like 3 or 4 years without it. I think it's like 3 years without. Oh man, it's too long, bro. I'm dying to hear that Champions League anthem, man. You don't understand.
Oh, I can imagine, to be fair. But yeah,
Oh mate.
I'm not going to lie, I fucking hate Arsenal, so I'm not bothered. But
Fair enough, bro.
I grew up around Arsenal fans, mate. I hate them. It sounds weird from a Liverpool fan, but I hate them more than like Everton or United or anyone like that. So
Wow, really? Yeah.
yeah,
That's
just
probably like said it's a personal thing, I guess.
being in like I would have been like year 7 in school when Arsenal were doing that invincible stint. It
Yeah.
was, yeah, fuck Arsenal, man. I can't do with that.
Fair play, fair play. We're a shell of the team we was back then, so you might as well gloat on us now, mate. You're having your time now.
Yeah, exactly. But like, if
I'll
you could
probably hate on
pick,
you in 10 years.
say
Yeah,
again.
sorry. I'll probably hate on you lot in 10 years or whatever.
Yeah, fingers crossed we can keep it up. Like, but we'll see. But yeah, if you could pick anywhere in the world for your next like holiday or trip abroad, where would you go?
I'll probably say like America, man. Again, but somewhere fucking hot. It definitely has to be somewhere hot this time, man. Yeah. So even like I don't know, where's banging in America, like Miami or something like that, man. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And the last one, which has brought up some good and some absolute shocking answers, but you can pick one sweet and one savoury. But what are the go-to munches in your opinion?
Oh, mate. One sweet and one savory, yeah?
Yeah,
Sweet, I could fucking pick out. Oh, mate, don't even get me started, dude. I feel guilty just. I picked one, yeah?
yeah, one of each.
Mate. Okay, sweet would be like. Will I have daily or like. Or just like what would be like the one bang? Just like my final thing, yeah?
Yeah, so if you had to pick one sweet, one savoury, like, and that's all you can have forever, what are you going with?
Fuck, man, I don't know, dude. Maybe like a banoffee pie, fam, for my sweet thing. Would it be banoffee?
I
I don't
rate
know,
that.
man. I love cheesecake. Yeah, now banoffee pie, I think, you know. Oh, wait, there's so many things are rushing to my head now. This question's been, oh, my Lord Jesus. Um, um, yeah, I'll probably go for that. But you know what? Oh, yeah, no, I'll go for that. I'll go for that. And then savory, yeah. I don't know, man. What's yours while I'm thinking?
Um, so savoury would probably be like, I'd probably say like some form of bagel, to be honest. I go mad for bagels.
Bagels, yeah?
Yeah,
I like tuna bagels, to be honest, you know.
yeah, yeah. Sounds good to me. It's not bad.
Oh, you know what? Wait, what would I have? I'll have like fucking. I don't even know what savory, bro. That question's just blowing my mind. You know, everything just rushed into my head now. um, fuck, man. I don't know, man. I do like Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Does like cheese count? Like like spreadable cheese, like Philadelphia on like fucking crackers and shit. I don't know. It's not really savory, is it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, I'd accept that. That's savoury.
Yeah, I could. Well, if I got Philadelphia, I can destroy shit, fam. You know them? What are them like? Them. They're not called flapjacks. What are they? Them fucking like wafers, disc things, like cracker jack things. I think they're called the same.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
Ritz.
Them rice cracker.
Oh, is it
That,
Snacker
that
Jacks?
Yeah, like them, yeah, with the fucking salted ones of them, salt vinegar ones of them, yeah. Philadelphia, oh, Jesus, mate, fuck me, I need to work that off the next day, fam.
I rate that. Fair dues there.
I can't live without tea. Daily, I wake up tea, I have to have tea, fam, all day long, fam.
Yeah, I'm with you there as well.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's the one.
Yeah,
But yeah.
definitely flying the British stereotypes, like. But yeah, I'm with you.
God, bro, that question blew my mind, you know. Do you know how many things just started rushing? People are going to listen back, just hear me going,
Do you know what? Like the amount of people. So this is like I think I've done about 95 episodes now.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
And the amount of people that have gone back to me now and said, like, I want to come on again, but just do 50 random questions instead of talking about battle rap. So,
Bro, I'm about the rap, bro. Give me some more, fam. What about these?
I'm
That's the
definitely.
bet, yeah.
Do you know what? I'm gonna think some up and I'm gonna start doing it. So I'll.
I think you're gonna have to do that as I say. I would definitely love to come on and we'll do 20 random questions or something like that. I think that should be your new segment.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be coming very soon. So I'll definitely reach out and get you on. But
Man, I'm gonna come prepared as well. I'm gonna try like pre-med like what you're gonna come up with, and I'm just gonna.
I rate it.
Oh my, dude, my mind, bro.
Sick. But no,
I'm
apart
gonna
from
go.
that, mate, that's pretty much everything done. But is there anything you wanted to like promote or shout out on the show at all?
Well, just being an absolute arsehole that I am and being in quarantine, I'm probably gonna start up the YouTube. So I mean, I've got like no followers yet, no subs yet. Sorry, because it's like started the channel about a year or two ago and haven't uploaded on it. But QuillTube, QuillTube. I'm gonna be uploading either this week or next, so then I'm gonna start like consistently uploading on there. So please sub to me on there. And other than that, just my Instagram, Quill Lyrics, 3Ls, QuillLLYRICS. And yeah, man, that's about it, baby.
Nice. Cool, man. I'll include the links in the description when it's up. But apart from that, I appreciate you taking the time to come on, man, and hope you stay safe over there anyway.
No, it's been fun, man. Thank you for reaching out to me, man. I hope you stay safe as well, and hope to see you at the Apex event, whether you're on the card, which I'm sure you will be, or if you're just in the crowd.
Definitely. Yeah. But yeah, nice one, man. I appreciate it. Take care.
My guy, much love.